Tonight on the Maritime Beer Report, we have all kinds of new beers for the Maritimes, some old favorites coming back, and we also have a brand new kitty for Picaroons. Hello and welcome to the Maritime Beer Report for June 6, 2014. I like to keep it light and positive here on the report, but with the killing of 3 RCMP officers in my hometown of Moncton and Brunswick, I just wanted to say that my thoughts and prayers are with the families of the officers and with the people of Moncton. I was so relieved last night when he was captured, and maybe life can return to some normalcy now in Moncton. On to the news. The Canadian Brewing Awards took place last weekend in Fredericton. Breweries from all 3 provinces took home 4 medals. The local winners were Boxing Rock Brewing Company, won bronze in the Imperial India Pale Ale category for their Vickers Cross Double IPA. Picaroons won bronze in the North American Style Blonde Golden Ale category for their Blonde Ale. PEI Brewing Company won bronze in the Wheat Beer North American Style category for their Sir John A. Honey Wheat Ale. And last but certainly not least, Rock Bottom Brew Pub here in Halifax won gold in the Imperial Stout category for their Reckoning Russian Imperial Stout. Congratulations to all the brewers that participated, and I'll have a little more on Rock Bottom in a moment. Barnone Brewing has collaboration brew with Ontario brewer Bicycle Craft Brewery called Broken Spoke Pale Ale. They say that the Broken Spoke is for all the nasty potholes on Route 225 where cycling out to pick out your growlers. Big Axe Brewery now has on tap its seasonal White Birch Porter made from birch sap from their very own property, double Bit IPA, and soon their Simon Saaz Summer Ale will be on tap. This is from Big Axe. The White Birch Porter is our twist on the traditional American porter, brewed with pure white birch sap. It's dark brown in color with medium body. White Birch Porter is slightly smoky with the aroma of dark roasted nuts, rye bread, and chocolate. Birch sap is naturally bitter. It complements the bitterness of the noble hops nicely while making this porter complex and very original. They also sent me their notes on their Simon Saaz Summer Ale, which I believe is on tap now at Ducky's in Sackville. A ray of golden light shines through a thin patch of blotchy white sky. Our summer ale is light gold in color, dry and refreshing with citric hop aroma and crisp flavors of orange and coriander. Released from the dark closet of winter, Simon Saaz Summer Ale is moderately hopped with 5.5% ABV and is sure to satisfy. It is a perfect summer day in New Brunswick, and I'd say anywhere. Big Tide Brewing announced that they have their Blueberry Ale back on tap in St. John, so you can pop in and try that one out. Hammond River Brewing released its inaugural batch of 2 Hop to Handle Double IPA that was kegged this week. They say it tips the scale at a hefty 8.4% ABV and 103 IBUs. It is brewed with a significant amount of Zioth hops. He's waiting for the ANBL to get it listed, and then it'll be hitting the regular spots. Picaroon's Traditional Ale announced Melonhead is back. This year they picked a grumpy looking kitty for its label. The cat is Ruby and is owned by Madison Sagal. It's now on tap at the Brewtique in downtown Fredericton, and the bottles will be making its way around the Maritimes in the very near future, the next couple of weeks. The Brewers Bash is now sold out, and they announced that the bands are playing it will be Zeus, Cindy Kane, and Kronos Band. I'll see you all on the 12th, and I think there's still opportunities to volunteer if you really want to get in. Railcar Brewing Company has released the details on its CSA program. I love the community-supported agricultural initiative, and the perks are very nice too. For details on what they're offering, go check out the document on their Facebook page. Garrison Brewing finally started brewing at Sugar Moon Maple. This is a favorite of many beer drinkers, and with the sap is from the Sugar Moon Farm from Earltown, Nova Scotia. Looking for some summer reading? Garrison's also selling the Canadian beer crusader Morella Amato's first book called Beerology in the retail store. It contains everything you need to know about beer styles, pairing, beer parties, and more. And you can get it for $24.95. One other item for Garrison, they say this is your last week to take advantage of their sweet deal in the NSLC. Until Sunday only, you'll get $1.50 off any NSLC location when you buy 2 6-packs. So it'll be a good chance to try their IPA and Nitwit that are currently out. Meander River Farms says that their lunchbox pale ale will be on tap at noon, that's tomorrow, at Bar Stillwell in Halifax. They also ask if you're looking for some hands-on experience in the hop yard, they need some hands this weekend. They'll be stringing hops and welcome you to help out. They're looking for a few volunteers starting Saturday. Beer, bonfire, and barbecue, which has got to be my top 3 Bs, at the end of the day are guaranteed. Message them if you're interested in helping out on the farm and to get further details. North Brewing Company says that their new 10 BBL fermenters should be ready by next week. They're made by DME and PEI, and as they say, keeping it local. They also have their summer saison on tap, and they have tweaked it a little bit from last year. I haven't got to try it this year yet. As I mentioned earlier, Rock Bottom Brew Pub would like to share their gold medal stout with everyone, and they will have it available next Wednesday, June 11th at 4 p.m. for their Firkin Wednesday. There's also been a few announcements at Rock Bottom of late. They are open again for lunch during the week, so you can try that out on Spring Garden Road. And also, after missing last month's Brewers Dinner, it's on again this month, June 24th, and the menu looks great. Check it out on their Facebook page for details. And the tickets for that are $35 a piece. Schoolhouse Brewery released a photo of their first keg of Principal Ale en route to the Library Pub in Wolfville. It will be on tap today, Friday. They will also have a keg at Spitfire Arms and Windsor tomorrow. Cam says that he will not have any growlers for the time being, as he wants to concentrate on his tap accounts. Stay tuned for updates. Sea Level Brewing announced the launch of their Summer Blonde Pilsner today. They should have it in the 355ml cans and growlers at their shop by Monday, and it is now on tap at the Port Pub and at Luckett's Vineyard. Randy describes it as a crisp, refreshing Pilsner to enjoy on those dog day afternoons of summer. Made from 100% Pilsner malt, Czech Pilsner yeast, and Australian hop aptly named Summer, the brew is 4.5% ABV and 40 IBUs. They also announced they have a surprise just in time for Father's Day. They're bringing back their Southern Cross IPA. It should be ready by Monday as well. If you missed it the first time around, Randy's notes are that it is layered with a resiny spiciness that gives way to a fresh squeezed citrus aroma with subtle pine notes. This one weighs in at 6.5% ABV and 78.8 IBUs. Sea Level says the Pilsner and IPA will be around for most of the summer, so get ready to celebrate. Finally, Tatamagouche Brewery has been busy brewing this week, testing out their hop back while making their first double batch of red ale with the smell of Eldorado hops in the air. They're hoping to be open next weekend, that's Father's Day weekend. Stay tuned and we'll keep you up to date. Thanks for joining me again this week. Stay safe, and until next week, enjoy responsibly.